ladies were dressed to cut rose. Wonder who they're from.
Flowers are cliché and wasteful.
Khalid, why don't you take one and give it to Maxine?
Because are gross.
That's what you say now. Trust me, in a few years' time, girls will be all you think about.
Yes, Zaryn. Do tell us more about how much time you spend thinking about girls.
I think Khalid's a bit young to be picking up your bad habits.
Sorry, I had to cancel last night. Promise I'll make it up to you soon. He must be living in a la-la land. He just started his stall. He thinks he has so much time to go for dates.
I'll put the flowers at the restaurant.
Maybe he'll specially make time for dates so that he can steal my recipes. That's his plan, right?
I'll go and open up the restaurant.
Come on, guys. You can't keep ignoring each other forever.
Well, it doesn't matter to me because I'm going to be moving out.
And where are you going to go? Tell me.
Don't even bother pretending you care.
Running away from your problem is not the solution, Nathan. Yeah, you've got a problem, we've got to talk about it.
Oh, so now you want to talk about it? Well, too bad. I'm done talking.
Nathan. Nathan!
Just... like you said, where's he gonna go, huh?
What do you want for lunch later? After my meeting, Rickson, I'll go and buy.
Handsome, tell your brother no need. I will settle on my own.
Ma. Ko, what do you do? Why is Ma always like that to you?
Must be she's worried about Ella.
They replied me. Thank you for contacting Kwan Shelley United Holdings. Your query will be forwarded to the relevant department.
At least you know that they received it.
It's their standard reply, Ibu.
I'm sure it's a matter of time before you hear back from them. Right, Shira?
I don't know. Depends on whether they have better things to do. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Is this all a game to you?
This is my career we're talking about. I take it very seriously.
Considering you applied for such a key position in the company, I'm sure they will take your complaint very seriously as well. Ibu. Don't let him get to you.
I should say the same to you.
1 week, and Abang's already back to his tricks.
What did I say? A leopard can't change its spots.
30 hours on the plane and a 10-hour layover both ways, and I didn't even get to speak to him.
Where's he being held?
He's in custody, whatever that means over there.
But, you know, he's okay, though, right?
He's alive, or so they say. I mean, who really knows?
Well, I guess they just take bribery really seriously over there.
Hey, he's innocent, okay? He didn't do anything wrong. I've hired a legal team in Sao Paulo, and it's only a matter of time before he gets out.
Clearly, he likes you. He wouldn't have wasted his money on flowers otherwise.
Maybe Cik Atina is right. Harris just started his stall. How can he afford the time today?
If he thinks you're worth it, I'm sure he'll make the time.
He's got so much on his plate. I don't want to be a distraction.
After all the effort he put into learning from you, taking the risk with running his own stall...
I will feel that it's my fault if his stall doesn't do well.
It'll be a real shame if he has to give it all up in the end because he wasn't 100% focused.
We can take our time, right? There's no need to rush into things.
Of course. As you know, starting up in the F&B line can be quite daunting. I'm sure he'll appreciate your support by giving him space.
I was going to update about the contact in Vietnam.
I don't want to think about it now.
Hey, you were the one who so on about the Vietnam project. Last time, every day keep chasing me for updates. Now I got update. You don't think about it?
My top priority now is to look for Emily.
Bro, it's not like she got kidnapped or what.
We don't know that. How can she just disappear like that?
She's choosing to disappear. How to find her when she doesn't want to be found? Anyway, she contacted James, right? That means she's okay.
But she didn't text me. I'm the one she loves, not him. There's definitely something fishy going on. I decided already. I'm going to make a police report.
On paper, who are you to her? Nobody. You're not a husband.
I'm the father of a child. I'm Maxine's father.
Shh. Okay. In that case, what you want to do? Call the newspaper, tell them the news? What do you think is going to happen after that? Is that really good for Maxine or not? And what about your ma? What do you promise her? Not to take Maxine away from James, right? She's already so worried about Ella. Can you not give her even more stress or not?
There must be something I can do.
Business can be better. It's okay. I'm glad you like the flowers.
They really brighten up the place.
Anyway, I wanted to ask, are you free tonight? I want to take you out for dinner.
Don't you have to be at the stall? Dinner is a big period for you.
I can get my assistant to jaga.
Actually, I'm not sure if tonight's a good time. Zaryn's only been back a few days. Khalid's been having some problems getting used to it. I think it's better if I'm around. Maybe we could try next week?
Yeah, totally understand. Okay, bye.
Hey!
Hey! Can I get you misoto or something?
Oh, thanks. I've already eaten. I was passing by. I just wanted to say hi.
Oh, so how's things back at home? With your abang back and all, must not be easy, right? Especially for Khalid. Because I heard from Rose that Khalid's been having some problems adjusting.
What is this doing here? Do you know that standing water like this can breed dengue mosquitoes?
It's Ma'am Rosnani's flower, ma'am, from Harris.
I know where it's from. I'm asking you, why didn't you throw it away?
Because it's Ma'am Rosnani's flower.
That stupid man. I can see through all his tricks, I tell you. And Rosnani is foolish enough to be taken in by all this.
There it is. But ma'am, I think they really like each other. Harris and Ma'am Rosnani.
Nonsense. He's just trying to take advantage of her. I know his type. Still don't believe me? I'll prove it to you. Zara, where are you going?
Back to work.
Now it's lunch break, right? You better come with me. I need a witness. You wait here.
So I made an excuse not to have dinner with him. Big deal.
Just the other day, Zara said you were totally into Harris. What changed?
Well, he needs to focus on his stall. If I distract him, what if it affects his business?
Is that what he said?
No, but...
Kak, it's very simple. Do you like him or not?
Yes, but I...
But nothing. It's time to stop thinking for others all the time and start thinking for yourself. Do what makes you happy.
You're kidding. He actually wrote into HR to lodge a complaint?
It'd be good if you could get your staff to respond to him.
They did. God, can't anyone take rejection anymore these days?
Okay, I know this might sound like a stupid question, but being an ex-offender, that didn't factor into his rejection, did it?
After all the bad press that happened last time, I'd have to be a real buffoon now, wouldn't I? No, okay? My staff told me that there were simply more qualified candidates with relevant experience.
We just needed to be sure. Do you need to get that?
Look, lack of experience aside, I wouldn't hire him either. Okay, to me, it's a character issue. He's got an integrity problem. He always has. But if he goes public with these accusations, the optics are not going to be good.
No, they won't. Any suggestion?
Let him have an interview. At least he'll feel like he's being heard.
Ridiculous. It's a waste of my staff's time and energy.
I have to head out. You two have got this, yeah?
Why don't you interview him here at the office?
It's a warehouse assistant role.
I know, but you see, it's forcing him to return to the scene of the crime. Zaryn's a proud guy. He won't be able to deal with the shame of seeing his ex-colleagues.
So you think he'll back down?
Trust me, it'll work.
And you know what the best part is? He always turns it around and makes it about himself.
I mean, to be fair, your dad has been going through a rough patch recently. First was his work stuff, and then couldn't find a buyer for your place.
And who's the one helping him through everything? Me. But no, it's my fault for not sharing about my problems. As if he ever gives me the chance to.
Look, the two of you just need some time to cool off. I tell you what, why don't you just go back?
I don't want to spend another day living in that place.
Okay, hold on. Let's not be rash about it, okay? I mean, where are you going to go? It's not like you can afford your own place right now.
I was hoping I could come stay with you.
Is he?
Yes.
Gado-gado? I told you, he's stealing our recipes.
Ibu, gado-gado is pretty common.
The peanut sauce smells the same.
Eh? Is that Kak Rose?
Table 13.
Come.
So, you steal my recipes, not enough, you want to steal my chef.
Hi, Cik. Welcome to my humble stall. Can I get you anything? Lontong, gado-gado, maybe some satay?
You dare to serve me my own gado-gado recipe? And you, what did this fella say to trick you into working for him?
Che, I'm not working for him.
My assistant was feeling unwell, so I told him to go back and rest.
Then, while you're here, my restaurant closed, is it?
Che, this is the usual timing for my afternoon break. After lunch and before dinner, things are quiet. I let the part-timers handle the things. This arrangement has been going on for years.
I'm so sorry, Rose. I know it will cause you some trouble.
No trouble at all, really.
Young man, trust me, you're in big trouble.
Cik, what do I have to do to show you that I'm not here to take advantage of Rose?
I will never trust you. You stole my gado-gado peanut sauce recipe.
This peanut sauce is my bapa's secret recipe. I promise you, it's nothing like yours.
What type of curry paste do you use?
If I tell you, then it's no longer a secret now, isn't it?
Wow, he's good.
James! You better don't touch me. Sir, you have to leave. What do you mean I have to leave? I already told you I'm not leaving until I see James Shelley. James! I know you're here, James! James! Let go of me. I know my way out.
Just give me a minute to go get my bag.
Wait, what?
No. No. You don't...
Kenneth, I had nothing to do with his choice on wanting to move out.
You tell him that he's not staying with you and you encourage him to stay at home.
He has made up his mind. There's nothing I can do to change it.
Did you even try?
Trust me, having to deal with our friend here, it's the last thing I wanted.
At least Uncle Ajay's family.
Thank you, Nina.
Better him than Party. You'll never hear the end of it.
Kenneth, I moved out from my parents' place and crashed in with my friends after NS. And that's how I got involved with the bookies and all that. Trust me, he'll be safe with me.
His common tests are coming up next week. So try to make sure that he spends some time studying.
Yeah, will do.
Well, let's just hope this time apart does everyone some good.
Shall we?
How, Cik? Everything okay with the food?
Who asked you to serve me so much? Oh, now I'm so full. And since we couldn't finish, all this will be wasted.
I'll just take it that you actually wanted to eat more, but you just couldn't.
Well, at least you didn't copy my dishes. Otherwise, I make sure I sue you.
Come on, we should be heading back. Thanks, Harris.
Come back soon.
Bye, Kak.
Bye. There's still a lot of cooked leftovers at the stall, right?
No problem. I'll just donate it like I usually do. It won't go to waste.
Actually, I was more concerned that it eats into your earnings.
I guess I'm still trying to strike the balance.
It does take experience. Why don't you come up to the restaurant after you close up and maybe I can help you?
I must say, it's not cool of you to pachar Nathan's lobang like that.
It's also equally not cool of you to sit on that information for so long and not do anything about it.
Hey, it's bro code. When your bro say don't tell,
He's not your bro, for crying out loud. He's your nephew.
Yeah, I was going to tell Kenneth eventually.
The boy was hurting himself. How long were you going to let him keep doing that? Don't you care?
Yeah, you're right. Don't worry. I won't let him down again.
You better not, or else I'll come after you myself.
Ooh, looking forward to that.
You have an interview tomorrow. I thought they rejected you.
This is a good thing, Ibu. I thought you'd be happy for me.
Why would they suddenly backtrack like that? What did you do?
I didn't do anything. All I did was voice my concerns about discrimination, and I guess that's why they decided to give me a chance.
Good for you, then.
Ma'am is no more like last time. Not so easy to bluff her.
I'm not bluffing anybody.
Where's your interview anyway?
KSUH?
Shouldn't it be at a warehouse or something?
I've got nothing to wear.
Then you better go and buy something nice. No.
I'm not going to take your money.
You can pay me back when you get your first month pay.
Ibu, no.
Then what are you going to wear?
Rif, can I borrow something from you to wear for my interview tomorrow?
So, this is how I estimate how much food to buy. It's based on our takings from the previous week.
Do you like ayam penyet? I read about this place that has the spiciest sambal ever. Let's go.
We talk about this. You should focus on your stall.
The stall will be fine. I'll figure it out along the way.
But I just want...
I know you just want to help me. And I'm thankful for that. I know you just want to help. But why not let someone else help you for a change?
So you think I need help?
I just think you deserve some time for yourself. And not work all the time. Okay, how about this? When those last few fellas leave here, we close the restaurant early and I'll take you out for ayam penyet.
I can't do that.
Too much? It's okay. We'll get there. Baby steps. How about let me cook you dinner?
These are big for me, so they should be fine for you.
Thanks, Rif.
Are you just doing this to get back at Shira? I mean, why KSUH of all places?
Firstly, it is all good, not KSUH. And secondly, I just want to be able to provide for my son. Shira has nothing to do with it. You think I'm doing this for what? Revenge, is it? The old me, maybe, but not anymore.
Nini said you have a job interview.
Thank you, Khalid. You're very thoughtful. Ayah will get the job and then bring you out for the trip, okay?
Okay.
Better not make any promises you can't keep.
Handsome, what can I do for you?
You need to come to boss lady now.
Why?
Mama, Mrs. Shelley, she had an accident.
I'll be right there.
I guess it just wasn't a good fit, you know? But don't worry, you're a smart guy. I just know you're gonna come up with a great new idea soon.
Thanks, Louis.
Forget about that junior brains guy. You're way better than them.
Appreciate it. Hey, look, I've got to go. Yeah. Thanks. Bye.
Let me guess. One of Louis's rah-rah pep talks.
I'm sorry, Dee. I'm such a big screw-up. Nathan's moved out. Even Nina has some kind of OCD. My business is a failure. I'm sure none of this would have happened if you were still here. I'm fine.
I'm having dinner with Harris.
What happened to being a distraction?
I guess you can say that I decided to put myself first for once. It's thanks to Zarif, actually. He encouraged me to do so.
What?
Hello?
All I did was lend him my shirt.
Shira?
Well,
Hello.
how do I look?
I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
Very handsome.
You look all ready for the warehouse.
I know what you're trying to do, Shira. But it's okay. I told Khalid I'll get a job, and that's what I'm going to do.
Where's my mother? Oh, she's not here, is she?
No.
I'm the one who told him to call you here.
Well, can't you take a hint, man? I got nothing to say to you.
I just want to know what happened to Emily.
Yeah, don't we all?
She texted you, right? What did she say?
It's none of your business.
It's my business.
Hey! Hey! Halt!
Since we can't go out, so I thought I'll bring the ayam penyet to you instead.
The taste of the fennel is quite strong, is it?
That's the way my bapa used to do his fried chicken. And I also thought maybe it'll help you taste it a bit better.
That's very kind of you.
Maybe you'll change your mind after you try my sambal belacan.
So handsome.
I feel weird.
Why? Not used to wearing shirt and tie?
It's just... I'm going back to my old office, looking like I used to. But things are not the same.
Just do your best.
I'll do better than that. I'll prove to Shira and the all-good CEO that they were wrong to underestimate me and write me off.